This is Japan Vlog Service.
Hey YouTube, Mike Pigley here. So it is Sunday the 6th of March 2016. I'm just near my local station. Today unusually I'm going to weigh in on something. A video made by Ryan Boundless called Gaijin Hunter, obliterated with one question. Link below, and also linked to a response to it made by Jake Knowlton. Because I'm going to mention Jake Knowlton's video in my response. I like Jake's response to this. It's very considered. And I just want to preface with one thing it's not an attack upon Ryan Boundless at all. I actually rather enjoy his videos. I just think that sometimes, I can't help but feel he's a bit depressed, really. And that everything he says it's true. The phenomenon he describes happens. But that's a very one-sided view. What I worry about is if you were going on YouTube and trying to find out about Japan and came across his videos first, you get a rather bizarre view of being a foreigner in Japan. So I hope, other channels are available with different views. So, he made this video called Gaijin Hunter Obliterated with One Question, in which he sort of interviews a stranger who came up to him, speaking to him in English. And he doesn't like the fact that people come up to him and speak to him in English because he wants to speak Japanese. And he interviews the guy and, asks why you do this, why don't you speak to him Japanese? And, you see, this phenomena does happen, apparently, of people coming up to you in randomly and just starting to talk to you, practicing their English with you. I've never experienced it though, and this is the thing. I'm actually rather envious of Ryan Boundless. I would like people to come up to me and talk to me in English, if they wanted. Yeah, I would actually like it. I had a similar reaction to Ken Cannon's video, and the one about, but we're speaking Japanese, that people go to a restaurant, they order in Japanese, and the server responds to them in English and pretends or really doesn't understand what they're saying, even though they're fluent. My reaction was to that, really? This happens? Because every restaurant I go to, Japanese is expected, and when I order in Japanese, I get the food in Japanese, as it were. I've never experienced this phenomenon. People do not come up to me and talk to me in English. People do not expect me to speak English when I'm at a restaurant. This thing, in my experience, does not happen. If anything, I go further. And like Mr. Boundless, Boundless-san, as I refer to him, I also live in Osaka. Every Osakan I meet, everybody, I don't know if they're born here, but there are people living here. Everyone I meet speaks to me in Japanese. I've never had this experience. I would like it though, because I do like my language as well as the Japanese language. As I like speaking English, and if you wanted to learn English, I want to encourage you. And I also, and this is where I mentioned Jake Knowlton, I quite agree with Jake. The guy he interviewed in the video, I'm sure, he saw he had a camera, so he knows he's being filmed. Probably doesn't know what a YouTube video is. One of the reasons I make videos is to let my family back home know I'm okay, sort of. I email this to my parents, my aunt and grandmother. My grandmother didn't know what YouTube video was. She thought actually that she was talking to me when she first watched it. So I doubt the guy actually knew what a YouTube video was. But I'm really quite serious. I've never experienced this phenomenon of being spoken to in English, of random conversations, of just someone just coming up to you and saying something in English. Never happened to me. If anything, I would really stress this a lot here in Kansai and here in Osaka. They just seem more annoyed that I don't speak Japanese very well. Having said that, I will say one thing. I have experienced this phenomenon, and that's of people randomly starting to talk to you. But in Japanese, so you'll be in Starbucks or something, and you've got the headphones on, you're watching it, typing on your computer or watching a video on your iPhone, and they'll just start randomly talking to you. That, I'm told, is a Kansai phenomenon, in that people of Osaka talk to people, whereas Tokyo people don't. So, yeah, I get that, but they're doing it in Japanese. They're not doing it in English at all. I'm reliably informed that this phenomena does happen, that the phenomena that Ken Cannon describes happens as well, but I've truly never got it. And really, I don't mind giving impromptu lessons. I like the idea that people are keen to learn, just as I'm keen to learn Japanese. So I really don't get the dislike of this at all. I just, nah. Anyways, just me weighing in. I said my overriding view at the moment is, really? This happens? Because I've never had it. Anyway, see ya. Bye.